I have survived COVID, but my camera did not. It isn't to say that my camera got COVID and survived, or didn't survive, but that it just stopped working when I felt better and started wanting to make videos. So, in the meantime, I will be doing these videos with a little cartoon character. Hello, it's me, Liska, the little cartoon character. Aren't I? I know that I said that I would do another video of the open world game, and I know that you guys really enjoyed how I did the journal entries with the little animated characters, and I'm really happy about that. But as I was kind of trying to record another Let's Play of open world game, I realized that this just isn't a game for Let's Plays. Half of the gameplay is kind of boring to watch secondhand, at least for 20 minutes straight, and the other half requires me to animate. So I decided that I'd split it up. I'd do a post-commentary of at least this portion of the game, and then I plan on doing separate videos where I go over the journal entries. With that, let us get into Open World Game, the open world game. This game is complete satire. If Terry Pratchett developed a game, it would be this game. There is a lot of callbacks to other open world games. Definitely things like Skyrim, Assassin's Creed, and at least Zelda. I'll be looking for more Easter eggs as I play this, but hey, if you guys have played the game, tell me which ones you've seen in the comments below. And the actual main quest turns out to be shorter than this intro was. I love how you get to complete the quests by playing a little bit of keyboard DDR. Am I the only one who remembers that? That was a game that existed, right? It's also a great way for me to learn my WASD, as I am a pleb console player, and just recently got a gaming PC for the first time that could, run PC games. And despite spending 90% of my life at a computer, I still haven't memorized the keyboard and where the keys are, so my fingers keep slipping. It's a problem. So I spent about 33 minutes on this game, just going back and forth, just through the desert portion of the map, and I'm only about 25% done. This kind of makes sense as the map is kind of divided into about 4 to 5 sections. I'm not quite sure what that corner section, if that's 1 or 2 different sections. And as you can tell, the map's kind of large. You actually have to depend on these little eye icons to figure out where things are, because you don't really have a very large field of vision. And it's kind of like when you climb onto tall buildings in Assassin's Creed to get, a bird's eye view of what's around you. Also, like in Assassin's Creed, you get to collect feathers for no real reason other than to collect them. If you like lists, if you like collecting things, if you like completing things, if you love that dopamine rush as you slowly cross off the task that has been on your to-do list for several months because your executive dysfunction hasn't allowed you to complete it until now, this is the game for you. I love lists. I love completionist things. This game satisfies those itches, with beautifully organized lists and numbers to see, with everything I need to do to 100% this game. Now, that is oddly satisfying. I did all that except the fish, because the fishing takes a lot of time. But what's interesting about this one is that the fishing is actually kind of hard, at least in the grand scheme of this game. It's probably the hardest thing to do in the game, which in my opinion is kind of ironic, because normally fishing in other MMOs is just casting your line and pressing a button, either once or incredibly violently. And in this one, you just gotta chase the fish, and it doesn't like to stay still. So I went ahead and left them for last. So as far as the skills go, I mindlessly picked a bunch, and I kind of chose Speedrunner. I was very interested to see if maybe the skills had any actual effect on the gameplay, and as it turns out, some of them actually do. And you can find out which skills have these things by these blue little subtexts underneath. And so right now, my skills allow me to ignore terrain effects and to go faster. All in all, if you want my honest, true review, this is a very thoughtful game, and I'd love for more people to actually give it a try. You can tell that the devs put a lot of love into this, and it shows even if it is kind of simplistic. The lore and stories alone show how much love and thought was put into it. I'm honestly really excited to animate this for you guys and to give an artist's rendition of this world. Now, if you want a more sarcastic review, might I suggest Blended Threats gaming review of this game. It was actually really hilarious to watch, and I'll be linking that in the description below. So that should do it for today. I hope you enjoyed my post-commentary of Open World Game, The Open World Game. And if you'd like to give it a try for yourself, there is a link in the description below. And if you'd like to support me and help me get a new camera so I don't give myself carpal tunnel animating all my videos, consider donating to my Ko-Fi. Don't forget to share that bell, hit a comment, and leave a subscribe button. Or something like that. Until next time, bye-bye.